Hi, I'm going to give everybody a second to jump on. Y'all make sure that you have told your teams. I'm pulling up the Facebook, all the things. Cannot believe it's already a week into September. What the actual heck? Hi, y'all. Hello, hello. Good evening, good evening. Okay, I'm going to make sure this is going. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Cassie. Hi, everybody. Y'all say hello when you jump on. I'm going to send this into all the chats real quick. Tomorrow's Friday, y'all. Friday. Okie doke. Hi. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed last month's training. If you are new, in our team page, we have a whole section on these weekly calls that I do with you guys. So you can go back. You have not missed anything. Hi, Elizabeth. You can always go back and catch the replays. They do kind of build off of each other, or you might hear me reference some old videos. Hi, Sheila. So make sure that you guys check out those videos as well. They will be in the team page. It's like the very last guide or unit, whatever you want to call it. And you will be able to see, because we've been doing these every week. Okay, so we've talked about branding yourself. We've talked about AI. We've talked about Instagram. You name it. I feel like we've been talking about it forever. And this month we are going to focus on sales. Okay. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Tanya. I know they've been so good. I know you guys have gotten so much value from them. So we are going to talk sales for the next little bit, next couple weeks. Now, I want you to know that some of the strategies that I'm going to be showing you, it may not work for you, right? Because there are so many different sales strategies. So you are just going to need to play around with them and see what works for you, because you may hear me say one thing this week, and then next week I may give something different, and it's going to be like, well, they contradict themselves. It's not that they contradict themselves. It's different ways of producing sales. Okay. So these are just different strategies from trainings that I've done, from books that I've read, podcasts that I've done, you name it. So you're going to get different strategies from all of them. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. So if anybody knows anything about me, you know that sales is my favorite thing on this earth. Like when it comes to network marketing, I love it better than recruiting. I love it better than, like the graphic design side of this. I love it. It is probably my favorite part. And I don't say this bragging, but I'm pretty good at it. Okay. Like it's not trying to be boastful anyways, but I just feel like this is my strong suit. So everything that I'm going to be training on is things that I have tried, that I have tested, and all the things. So one thing that we've got like 7 things that we're going to kind of talk through, but I just want to kind of give some basic things to it. So one thing that I always want you guys to know when it comes to sales in general, okay, if you are trying to sell something that you don't love or that you don't have a passion for, quit, right? You can't sell things that you don't believe in. You can't sell things that you don't love. I never consider myself as this salesy person. I consider myself as someone who's sharing products that I love, and I make commission off of it. So if I don't love something, just because it's on our website doesn't mean that I have to promote it. Does that make sense? You share what you love. You will have a really hard time sharing if you don't love what you are selling. Okay. Are you tracking with me? Everyone's tracking? Okay. I'm pulling up both chats because I've got this one and this one. So you need to believe it. And then the second thing is that you have to believe in you. Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in your products? Do you believe in your company? And do you believe in you? Do you believe in the profession that you have chosen with network marketing? If you do, you will have success. That's all that matters, is that you believe in you believe in your products, you believe in your company, right? If you can't believe in all those things, then why are you here, right? That's why you have to find that. That's what has to keep you grounded, because sales are not always going to be on the up, right? It's up, down, turns, twists, loopy doops. But if you love your products, you love your company, and you believe in yourself, you can do whatever you set your mind to. Okay. But sales is how you boost your income. That's how you build a business, is through sales, right? That is what we are doing here. Sales is how you boost your business, and it's how you boost your income. It's not bad, hear me, to make money. The Bible says it's the love of money that is wrong, right? So it's not bad to want more for yourself. It's not wrong to want more for your family. It's not wrong if you want to quit your 9-to-5 job and do this full time. It is business, which requires money to be made, okay? You are giving people an opportunity or a product, right, that you stand behind and you believe in. That is what you're selling. It's not that you're being this scammy, slammy person. I can't stand when people promote something just because they want to make a paycheck. If you don't love it, why are you doing it? Because then your heart's in the wrong place, right? I see so many people trying to do these get rich quick things, right? And they're trying all these things, but they don't even believe in what they're offering. They're just doing it because they need more money. If you do not believe in what you are selling or the opportunity that you have, you will not make your success. Okay. So we're going to learn a couple of strategies in regards to sales. So the first thing is, and I hope you are taking notes, because you are going to have a little bit of homework that I want you to implement. I try to get you guys to do some sort of call to action every week when we do these. So the first thing is a strategy is people don't like to be sold, but they love to buy. Okay. People don't like to just be sold something, but they love to buy. Your job is a salesperson. That is what your job is here at Farmacy. You are a salesperson. Okay. So you must create that environment as a salesperson of where people love to buy. You have to create that environment. Why are people going to buy is more important than how you sell. Why, hear me again, why people buy is more important than how you sell to them. Why they are buying is more important. Okay, this is an issue that so many people, they don't know why people are buying. How many of you ever get objections from people, right? Oh, I can't because I'm not getting paid till this day. Or, oh, I got to talk to my husband. Or, oh, I just don't think right now is right. The right timing, right? The reason you're getting those objections is because people don't feel like you understand them. You don't know why they are reaching out to you, why they are trying to get that product. They have to feel like you care, because when they are giving you objections, more than likely it's because they feel like you don't care about what matters to them. So why are they reaching out to you, or you reaching out to them, versus how you are trying to sell them? Okay. They must like you. How many of you have heard me train on the know, like, and trust? Right? I've trained on that so many times till I'm blue in the face. People have to know, like, and trust you, but they must like you first. Okay. They must like you first. There are people that have bought from me that I had never, ever, ever had a conversation with, ever. Why? Because they like me, right? That is more important than the trust. They have to like you. And then that's when the like is what leads to trust. Are you tracking with me? Okay. But so many times we do it backwards. We're trying to gain their trust and trying to gain their trust and trust me and trust. And, you know, you're trying to be consistent and trust, but they don't even like you. So they're not going to buy from you. I don't care if you're consistent till you're blue in the face and you show up every day. If they don't like you, they're not going to buy from you. So they have to like you before they can truly trust you. Some of you are just trying to do trust and then hope that they like you. That's backwards. They have to like you first. Okay. Hi, Addie. I'll be here in just a minute. Come say hi. You gonna say hi?
Hi.
Come say hi. And then you gotta go with Daddy. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Hey,
No,
say hi.
No, stop, Daddy, stop.
It's on the camera, folks.
Say hi. Hey, listen, I'm almost done, and we're gonna go give Cooper a bath. Go help Daddy give Cooper a bath, and then you come.
I'm singing.
Okay, then you're gonna sit right here and not talk.
No, I don't want to do that. Hey,
But I don't want her screaming either when you pull her away.
Stop it now, Dad.
Okay. Shh.
Hi.
Okay, then sit right
you're
here.
gonna be quiet?
Okay. So some of you are building relationships for so long. You've been building relationships till you're blue in the face, right? You're trying to gain that trust. You're building relationships. And don't get me twisted. Relationship building is important. It is important, but it cannot be your sole focus that all you're doing every day, all day is trying to build relationships. Okay. You're commenting on their page. You're just talking to them all the time. You're talking about their dog. But guess what? No sales are coming from it. May eventually it come from it? Sure. But some of you are spending so long on building that relationship that they're not even liking you. You've got to get people to like you first. Okay? And you've got to have a call to action, right? So you need to ask yourself, hey, what are people buying? Right? I want you to think about this. What are people buying? And then from that, ask yourself, if I was a buyer, where is the value in what I'm buying? So what are you selling? Is it a product? Is it an opportunity? What is it that you're trying to get people to buy? And you need to ask yourself, if I was that buyer, or if I was the person to join that company, where is the value? What am I going to get from what I am buying? Are you tracking? Yes, Shelby's tracking. Okay. So for example, maybe you are selling health and wellness products, right? We've all got health and wellness products here at Pharmacy, but what is the value of that product? And I don't mean the value price. What is the value in the actual product? And then once they believe you and know that you have the value, then they're going to buy. Okay. They need to know the value and what they are doing. Now, for example, let's talk another example, pharmacy, right? We have makeup, we have skincare, we have hair, we have nutrition, right? And you're trying, maybe some of you are trying to sell makeup that you don't even wear. Why are you doing that? Like I said at the very beginning, if you are not, right, selling things that you love, it doesn't matter. You have to provide the value. Put yourselves in their shoes, and then you will sell more. Why do they want this? Why do they need this opportunity? How are you making yourself as the recruiter, as the person that's giving money, giving products to get sales, as a salesperson? How are you making yourself believable? You want prospects to think, do they really believe that this item is a good fit for me? Do they really believe that this opportunity is a good fit for me? Do you truly know why they need it? Okay, go get Daddy. What is the value? Okay. Maybe even ask your customers. Okay. Maybe this week you ask them, why did you buy from me? What made you choose me? You have to be believable. All right. So that was the first one. I know that was a long one. Here, number 2, saw 10 because I saw Shelby's comment. Okay. Number 2. This is where I'm going to step on some toes. Okay. You love me. Just tell me, Ashley, I love you. We're in this. Okay. Number 2, you have to kick your own booty. Go get Daddy. Go tell him. Sorry, y'all. She's got to go. She says she's got to go poo poo and she got bad, upset stomach. So hold on. Go tell him. Go tell him. Hurry. Go tell him. Run. Go tell him. Oh God, y'all. Hopefully, oh Lord. Okay. You have to kick your own booty. Okay. Here's my question. Will you be sales responsible and self-starting? You have to be sales responsible. Some of you are whiners. Every time I talk to you, you whine. I love you, mean it. You are whiners. Well, this isn't working, and well, that's not working, and I'm not making the sales that I used to, and this company, and this, and all you're doing is whining. But why are you whining and thinking, what is it, baby? Addie, he's in the garage. He's in the garage. Come here. Hold on. Well, let me tell Dalton to come get her. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Okay, Daddy's coming. Okay, so where was it? Okay, so some of you are saying, well, this and well, I'm not getting sales and blah 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 blah. Right? You're doing all this whining.
Mommy, what's that?
Okay. But here's my question.
Mommy, what's that?
Daddy's coming, baby.
That's makeup?
Yeah, that's your makeup.
Okay.
Okay, but she says she needs to go potty. Go. She says her belly hurts.
Go.
Go.
Where's this?
Go help. Oh. Okay. Okay, so why this? Well, this. Well, I'm not getting sales, and well, this. Well, here's my question. Then why are people still winning? Did you know that who was it? Heather Watson had a BI come in, and in 3 months she has hit golden. Did you know that in last month I had my highest sales since November of 2021? I've been doing this for 4 years, and I had my highest sales in November of 2021. Take accountability and own when you're not working hard, when you're not doing the things, when you're distracted. You need to do a self-assessment. It's not everybody knows about it. I have nobody to sell to. I have no time. No, kick your booty in gear and reevaluate yourself. Stop with the dang excuses. I'm sick of them. If you keep saying, I'm not winning, I'm not going to have my breakthrough, I just need this amount to pay for my bills, and I'm not going to be able to go do something about it. I love you, right? You've got to shift. The problem is not the product or the company. The problem is you. You. The problem is you. You've got to take some self-responsibility. Look at your sales as a career, not a job. Okay? You have to treat it a little bit extra. You might have to spend a little bit of extra time in the morning. Maybe you work a 9 to 5 job. And you're saying, I was there, I was a teacher. Y'all, it was easier, honestly, for me to work my business when I had a full-time job because I had to make time for it. I got up early. I went to bed later, right? Stop with the excuses. A good salesperson is gonna be sales responsible, right? You've got to evaluate yourself. Are you watching videos? Are you reading books? Are you listening to podcasts? What are you doing? Own it. Maybe you're not doing any of it. Own that and then go do something about it. How did I get to where I am? Because I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly growing, right? That's what you have to do. Own it. Maybe you need to write 4 to 5 things down that you need to change in your business right now because you are having a bad look in sales. What are those 4 or 5 things that you're doing? Is it your environment, right? Is it that you need to evaluate how you talk to people? Is it that you need to evaluate your social media? You need someone to give you a social media audit. And listen, if they give you a social media audit, you listen. You asked for it. Listen. They're not saying it just to be a bully. They're saying it to help you grow. If you ask someone to reevaluate your social media, you ask your upline, right? Or maybe you're not putting in the time and you need to evaluate what you need to change on how you're going to fix the time, right? Or maybe you're around negative people and you've got people telling you in your ears, well, pharmacy this and pharmacy that, and the product's this and the product's that, right? Something's wrong with your product. You need to switch it up. Oh, the comp plan this, or oh, the CEO this, right? You have to get those people out of your ears. Get away from them. Some of you are listening to negative feedback all the time, and that's what is in your ears, and that's what's going to produce the result. You cannot sell in a low energy environment. Check yourself. Some of you are getting messages and you're like, oh yeah, the CC cream, it's great. You'll love it. It's a great product. Oh yeah, you should join me. You're sitting on the couch. You're just like chilling. Oh yeah, it's great. I love it. No, check your energy. Y'all never see me just, no, check yourself. Evaluate yourself. Kick yourself in the booty. You've got to sell from passion, right? You've got to sell from a place of passion, and maybe you need to change that. Some of you are in a slump and you are getting sucked down by negative people so easily. People that have left, you're watching all their stuff, and that's all you see is negative, 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 right? You've got to sell from passion and get out of it. Spend time with people who are winning. Spend time with people who want this. Spend time with people who are doing the work, not the negative, not the people that have left, not the people that complain about network marketing, whatever. Move your position and change your energy from the slump that you are in. Okay? All right, let me make sure. Because this is a quote I heard the other day from my coach, Jessie Lee. Because either you're going to get fired, meaning your team's going to leave, you're not going to get any sales, or you're going to get fired up. I don't know about you, but I don't want to get fired. I don't want to get burned out. I don't want to start over. I want to get fired up. So are you going to get fired or are you going to get fired up? I want you to tell me, okay? Are you going to get fired or are you going to get fired up? So some of you need to have that sales talk with yourself, because 9 out of 10 times you are the issue. Okay? Love you. Mean it. I'm sorry, it was a little tough, but some of you needed to hear that. Okay? Next one, number 3. If you want to sell more, your personal brand matters. You need to go back. We've been talking about this for months, okay? So I'm not going to talk on it for too long, but there have been trainings about your brand. You have got to find a personal brand, okay? That matters. People like and trust and buy from people when they know you have that brand, okay? This is where the value in your relationships, it begins. So get in front of the right people to sell to. Get in front of the right people to sell to, because eventually they will buy from you, but you have to lead with value. Remember, what do I have that I'm offering that you don't? There's something that has to separate you. And it can't just be, I'm a boy mom. That's generic. It can't just be, I'm a healthy mom. Little generic. Dig a little bit deeper. Okay. All right. So eventually they'll buy from you. You need to be known as a person of value. You've got to be known. Anytime, this is a funny story. When I here in Fort Payne, I'm the makeup girl. Like, y'all have no clue how many times I have been asked to do a little like class. So I'm trying to work on that because I'm the makeup girl. My parents, people know my parents. How do they know my parents? Because I talk about them. They're my life, right? My mom was in public the other day at TJ Maxx, and one of my customers, she's also on my team. She's on my team now, but she saw her and she said, "You're Ashley Beal's mom, aren't you?" And my mom was like, "Yeah." How did she know that? Because I'm known. You've got to make yourself known. What is your brand? You've got to be known. And when you network, that's how you're going to get sales. It's network marketing. Network is how you get sales. Some of you are so negative, so negative. But did you know that the brother of negativity is mediocrity? I don't know about you, but I ain't gonna do nothing mediocre. Okay? That's where lots of you are. You are so negative when someone cancels an order or they don't order or they join from somebody else and you just go, they're never going to join me. Nope, I knew it. I knew they would never buy. Oh, I knew it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, they ghosted me. They left me on red. I knew it. I knew it. And you just go down this rabbit hole. Okay? You won't lose it if you pull yourself back up. You've got to shift yourself. Okay? Another thing I want to remind you is you will not, maybe you're in a slump, right? And you've gotten this message and you're like, oh, yeah, I'll help you place that order. I'd rather you not respond and go jump and run around and get some energy and come back when you're fired up and you've got a better attitude, because that's going to close the deal more than, yeah, sure, I'll help you place the order. Get yourself out of that slump, okay? Go get your energy back up. Energy is what sells, okay? Some of you are more sold on people's no's to you. That's what sells you more than you're sold on the product or your service. Because they tell you no, and you're just sold on that. That's what you stay on. People want to be convinced. I promise you. I had a girl the other day. She walked through this whole steps of like signing up, and I asked her for her address, and it was like she froze. And I was like, hey, is there like, I tried to help figure out what the issue was. But I didn't just let her say, oh, no, I don't want it. No, I've still been following up with her. I'm still telling her about sales. I'm trying to convince her why she needs these products. They want to be understood. That's what people want. Okay. Find out why they're saying no. There's a reason that they're saying no. No doesn't always just mean no either. Okay. Number 4, we're almost done. You need to get better at asking great questions. You are the expert, because you have to engage people. So you need to be asking power questions, okay? You want people to think, oh, she removed all my excuses, all my concerns that I was going to have. It's just like she knew them all, and then they're sold. Okay, that's why you've got to get good at asking good questions. Maybe you ask questions like, well, what are you currently using for your makeup? Well, why don't you like, what you're currently using? What is it not doing for you? Or what don't you like about that? Or what do you like about X, Y, and Z? Okay. Asking questions. What's missing from your current opportunity that you have if you're talking to someone from another company? Asking those questions. In a perfect world, what would your leader do? What would your coach give you? Okay. If people don't feel heard and understood, my dad has always told me that people want to feel heard, understood, and loved. Okay. If people feel heard when you ask those types of questions, then they're going to buy or join you. You've got to be so present with people. And I'm not meaning I'm present and then, oh, come here, stop. No, you need to be invested in what you are trying to sell or buy or sign someone up. Okay. Maybe you write down the answers that they're saying. Right? For example, anyone that's ever done a coaching call with me, you know that I'm typing what you're saying. You're telling me your PV goals. You're telling me your issues. You're telling me where you're stumbled, blah, blah, blah. Why am I writing that down? Because when you tell me, yeah, but I just don't have time to do X, Y, and Z, I'm going to come back and I'm going to say, well, really, it's funny that you said that, because you said that you had to make $10,000. You had to make $500 in order to do X, Y, and Z. It shows I'm paying attention to you. Does that make sense? So when your customers are giving you objections or they're answering your questions, you're writing this down so that you can remind them of what they said. And they're like, oh, she's listening. Oh, she's validating what I'm saying. Does that make sense? Okay. You've got to ask questions, because that's what's going to separate you from everybody else. You need questions that are going to separate you and not make you compete. We want people to think before they're responding. We want people to say, we don't want to be like, oh, I know that you've tried this hairline, but what we offer, no, we're not trying to compete with other things. We're trying to show what separates us, what separates you as a leader, what separates your products. We're not trying to compete with people. Okay. All right. Ask smart questions, not dumb ones. Okay. All right. Number 5. We're almost done. I'm firing up. Another great way to produce sales is if you can make them laugh. If you can make people laugh, you can make them buy. People love laughter. How many of you have ever bought something from somebody just because they were funny? Right? We've all done it. We've all done it. They were just funny on TikTok, or they promoted something in a funny way and you just signed up and you bought it. Right? We've all had people like that. So if you can make people laugh, you can make them buy. Another thing, you could be super creative to make yourself look differently. It could be the way that you actually physically look. That might separate you. Some of y'all bought things from people that have crazy hair and, you know, whatever. Why? Because it separates them. We follow people on TikTok, Instagram, all the places that separate them, right? What separates you? Maybe you talk with a Southern accent. Y'all all know Estella Crabtree's voice the moment she says a word. Why? Because her voice is just known. What is going to separate you? Okay, get creative. Number 7, last 2. Number 7, you need to, okay, that's how I get hair clients. I love it, Shelby. You need to reduce people's risk and objections if you want to sell more. You need to reduce people's objections and risk if you want to sell more. Take away all their issues that they have. Okay, because it's going to build the confidence in the product and what you have. Okay, maybe you say, if you're worried about sensitivity, blah, blah, blah. Oh, how'd she know I was worried about that? Oh, if you're worried that it's not going to last all day. Oh, how'd she know? Oh, if you're worried about it not being affordable. Oh, how'd she do? I'm taking all the objections. Oh, we have offer a 30-day money back guarantee. Oh, she took away my objection. Try to cancel out as many objections before they can give them to you, because then they will be sold. Okay. Right. Okay. All right. And then, let me give you a couple of objections. I wrote a couple. So I had one person that said, and she's a director of mine now, but she told me that she couldn't sell products. She wasn't gonna, and she was buying from me monthly, like spending a lot of money with me. And I said, well, she said, let's just try. I was scared because that was a good customer. And then she hit the top 2% of the company and she's been a director. But I helped disqualify all the objections. Or maybe you have people that say, oh, I'm just so busy. I don't have time. You know, I'm a mom, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Maybe you say, okay, but if you just give me 1 hour a day, right? You give me 1 hour. I know you're busy. I know that you've got 4 kids, but give me 1 hour a day and we can make X amount of money. Help cancel out the objections. And then last one is this: testimonials. I say this all the time, and until I'm blue in the face, I'm going to ask you to do it. You need testimonials. You need testimonials from your customers on why they chose you, why they chose your product, what they love about your product. And you need testimonials from your teammates. Why did they sign up with you? I've never done this part, but I'm about to. Okay. Why did they choose you? What separated you? What makes them believe in you? That's third-party validation. It's not just you blowing smoke up your butt about how incredible of a leader you are and great products that you offer, but other people are validating it. And then people are going to see it in their stories like, oh, shoot, that's why she chose Ashley as leader. That's why she bought from Ashley. That's why she chose that product, right? Testimonials are huge, and it's how you're going to get your sales. Okay. I risk it inside. You help those people help get into there. Love it. Okay, everyone find value from this call? Do you have some things? Do you have some self looking in that you need to do? Do you need to do some testimonials? Do you need to work on your personal brand? Do you need to get better at making people laugh? Do you need to get better at stopping people's excuses, asking better questions, right? Do you need a kick in your own butt? Do you need to try to get people to buy and not just be sold, right? Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love you guys. I will see you. I love it. Good, good, good. All right, now go implement. I've given you a couple things. I told you to write some questions down. What was the other piece of homework? Y'all, my brain is all over the place. I asked you to evaluate yourself. What do you need to do on the inside? What do you need to change? What excuses are you making that are making you negative? Right? Do you need to get someone to look at your page? What is it? Okay, so go back, check out this rest of this call, rewatch it a couple times until you get it. All right. I love you guys, and I will see y'all next Thursday. Bye, y'all.